What's good, Odison MC fam? If you don't know who it is, it's that boy R. This. So, we got a major request. I asked y'all if there was any more, like, you know what I'm saying? I hate hip hop, you know, like the way he pops off on there. And y'all was like, well, if you like Angry Tom, do this house. So we doing this house, but it's not that I like Angry Tom. I like, how do I say? I like Tom that's against all, you know what I'm saying? All basically the bullshit, you know, like not taking shots. You know, it's shots fired. His response on stuff. I like when he responds. You know what I'm saying? It's when he does his response, he just comes hard with it. And like I said, I judged this dude by, I thought he was a mumble rapper. I never heard his music, nothing. I just judged him by appearance. So I'm like, yo, he's probably just one of them, so I never listened to him. And then when I finally did, I was amazed. And that's why I'm basically doing these reactions on him. So now I'm a reactor. So now I'm going to react to it. My first reaction was to MacDonald. It was no response, to tell you the truth. It was horrible, my first reaction. But I mean, I was growing. Just like now, I mean, I'm gonna look at these reactions and say they're horrible. That's just how we are. We always want to do better. You know, we want to better our work. So, anyways, you know, I'm inexperienced. I'm doing what I'm just winging it. You know, I freestyle everything. I just put the video on, press play, and go with it. That's how I do my reactions. You know, I don't. What you see is what you get. So we got Tom MacDonald, this house. I hope he's talking his shit in this. Because I love when he does that, man, because he goes hard, man. He's got, this guy, the problem is a lot of people, when I see them react to him, they just bob in their head, that's it. They don't realize the substance that's in his bars, man.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then
Wow, he said they misinterpreted my good intentions. They thought I was just gonna walk away. So I'm good, man. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to do this right. I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? And y'all is just like, y'all, I swear to God, if I ever met up with whoever the hell's popping that shit, like for real, they gonna see the little clown that they see on this. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, people need to watch what they talking about, especially when you don't know him, man. You don't know him. You don't know this man. You don't know what he about. You don't. I mean, I never played the tough guy on here. I don't like to. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun. That's what this is supposed to be for. But I'm just doing a relatable situation of what I see he's talking about. But let's get it.
lately everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
Facts. What was I just saying? See, they don't have the hearts to make it. What's it called? To make a dumb mistake. They ain't. A lot of these people, like they'll do whatever, you know. And I like how gas. Now that it's me pushing the gas, not you. I was being cool with it. I'm over here. Now I'm the one behind the wheel, and I ain't pumping the brakes, man. He's gonna crash it. He rather head on collision, cause now it's his. He's like, he ain't letting off. That's it. It's a wrap. He's full gas, man. It's full gas. It's heat. He's bringing heat, and I'm feeling that. Fuck the brakes, man. After you get somebody going, man, don't expect them brakes. Don't expect a break. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this nigga got doubles and everything, man. I love it.
Built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality.
Wow. You over here dissing this man, saying that, you know what I'm saying, he's, you know, all this, and then you want talk about equality. You serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's funny because a lot of people be like that. They be like, oh, and then it's like, well, what about what you saying about me right now, man? I'm doing me over here. I wasn't even nowhere over there. I was playing in my playground. You came over here and decided to kick sand in my face. What's up with that, man? You made yourself notice in my area, not my sandcastle. Where's your manners with that? You just messed it all up. My mud pies. Ain't playing, bro. Now you in my playground.
Before I wrote the song, they're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame.
What was I just saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. And I notice it's a lot of reactors that don't realize it either. It's like they do it for like the numbers or something, because it's just like, yo, why are you doing, like, you don't hear the genius. Like, that's why my first reaction was to him, because I was like, yo, and when I was thinking about reacting, he wasn't my go-to, because I was dismissing him before that. Because of what he looked like, and I thought he was like everybody else on mumble rap, but I did not listen to his stuff. So finally, I listened to his stuff. So fresh off of listening to one of them things, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me not listen to no more, because I don't want to be, you know, it was the song that they was pushing. He had some pink stuff in his hair. So I said, let me not listen anymore, because I want to, you know, when I do reactions, that'll be dope to react to him. And then when I was looking for, I was like, what should I react to, dude? I'm like, wait, yo, this dude was dope. Yo, I wanted to hear, because it was like fresh on my mind to hear more of his stuff. And then he came out with that No Response. And it just, yo, we just rap from there. You know, I didn't want to play him out or nothing, but everything he dropped new, I did that. But now I want to do the whole, you know, discography. I want to see everything. You know what I'm saying? And I like this type of stuff he does.
When I'm paid, I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car. I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter.
Hey, thank you. I personally want to thank you. Yo, straight up, no cap, thank you. My highest views are Tom MacDonald's. And I really didn't cover him a lot. I mean, I did my first one was his, and then I did a lot of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of the country rap, because I was going by, what is that? I was going by requests. So I just lined up all the requests, and that's what they were all requesting. And then, you know, there was a lot of people, you know, suggesting, hey, why don't we do like a majority thing, you know what I'm saying, where the majority of the requests. So that's what I did. And then I started getting a lot of different types of genres in there, because of hip-hop genres in there, because of the fact that I was going by majority requests. Whatever I'm getting spammed, I got spammed this, and this is what's on next. Y'all spam me this. Same with the NF, spam me that. That's what's next. So my point is this. Thank you very much, Tom, because my highest views are your videos. You know what I mean? And they dope. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't like it, if I was just bobbing my head like a lot of these reactors just to get the views, hey, man, you know, I get it, though. Show, man, for real. Like, a lot of people don't realize the complexity of his rhymes. They just go with him because of the fact that he brings a crowd. He brings the hot, you know what I'm saying? He brings a hog gang. And y'all roll deep. But that's why they roll with him, and that's kind of corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, try to, like, understand the complexity of what he's saying. You know?
Just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay.
What? See what I just got done saying, like the complexity of his fucking lyrics. He says, I see the future like a fortune teller. Run a calm seat, don't make you something sailor, like I don't know, professional sailor. I don't know. But he says something like that, doesn't make you a professional sailor. So I think the heavens, that the future something is filled with stormy weather. The future filled with stormy weather. So it's all right. So basically, you ain't built for it. Just because your ship is afloat and it's all pretty sitting there, that don't mean you know what I'm saying, that you know how to sail, you know how to do whatever. Because you haven't even been through the trenches. You haven't even been through the storm. You know, you haven't even weathered the storm yet. So how do we know how you built? You could talk all you want until you've been through it and come out the end still afloat. Then, only then, can you say, you got what it takes, man. You got what it takes to be captain of the ship. But until then, stop popping that I'm a boss talk and show us what you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he's talking about. Like, he's dropping his shit. He's been through this shit. And look, he came out the other end, still surviving, still breathing, and still intact, man, and ain't fucking crazy. Well, a little bit crazy, but not all the way crazy, you know what I'm saying? Good crazy, the type of crazy that brings this shit out. Let's get it.
Fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls.
Wow, he said I use a broken arm to break the walls. No matter what they say, it took some balls. There we go with the doubles, man. He says I use a broken arm break them walls, you know what I'm saying? So you know the big balls that swing and go wha-pow, break walls. That's why he says it took some balls, and it took some balls in real life to break down these walls. That was a double, just small fucking no joke. You know the wrecking balls? It took balls. Oh shit, Tom talks his shit, man. I'm telling you, he got doubles, bro. He got triples. Motherfuckers don't see. Yo, he could spit. They just don't want to peel back the layers. They just want to fucking bob their head. And I'm not going to catch every bar. A lot's going to go over my head. It's my first listen. What do you expect? But I'm going to listen and try to hear what he's saying. But I guarantee you, if I listen to this shit 5 or 6 times, I'm going to catch it all. But yo, he got bars, man. He got bars. Like, undoubtedly, he got bars.
Surveyed the land and I found a location unloaded. Hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes.
I surveyed the land and I found a location. What do you say? I labored the lumber. Listen to that. I labored the lumber. I pound all the steak. Steaks. Wait, steaks. Oh, the steaks in. You get it? I pounded all the steaks. Wow, I labored the lumber. So what he's trying to say is he's building this shit, and all the steaks that it took. You know, that's a double too, because steaks are things that hold things together. They're the big metal things that hold the wood together. The big huge nails, you know what I'm saying? And he's talking about the stakes that it took, the risks and all the risks he took to get there, you know what I'm saying? He did all that, you know what I'm saying? He did the work by laboring the lumber to build this shit. Yo, this is all metaphors. Everything he's spitting right now is metaphors. If he keeps going, nigga, he won't be a rap god, bro. I swear to God.
I blended the bone and that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name in the day.
No, he fucking didn't. No, he didn't. Just say it. Fucking blended the bone. Oh no, he fucking didn't.
Balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and
I blended the bones of the people who hated
with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation.
Yo, he talking about taking a whole person, man, blending their motherfucking ass and using every piece of them to build that shit. And that's a double. You know what he's trying to say? He's trying to say, yo, I take all the hate. I take anybody, any competitor, anybody in front of me, chew them up. Use them as a piece and use whatever's left of them and everything to build my shit. All of that hate, all of that shit y'all spew at me, I take it, consume it, and build my shit with it. Everything I go through is being exposed. I put it all out there. That's dope, bro. Like the way he's putting it though, man, with the doubles, yo, he's going in.
A broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name.
I built the frame with all my guilt and shame. So what he's saying is, man, he's got a stake in this too, man. He's taking everything at him and he's giving himself to it. So he's not just he's not just reflecting. He's also giving his self to this shit. This is how he's building. This is how he built what he has. Wow. This house isn't really a house. It's a metaphor for his shit. His life.
In the date in the basement, I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this.
Facts, just fans. It's just fans. It's the hard game, man. Hard game roll deep, man. Shout out to the hard game, y'all. Shout out to the hard game. Put it in the comments, man. Say hard game. Yo, man, he killing it, man. He's shouting y'all out right here. This is a shout out to all of y'all. So if you a fan like that, man, you down with the hog squad, man, yo, he's shouting you out. Whoo! Because y'all roll deep as a motherfucker.
House when my days end and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board and a box.
He said my biggest fans gonna break in. He says when he's gone from this and the house is by itself, basically, you know, when he stops doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Some fans gonna break in, take what he built, and I gotta figure out the rest. So give me a minute.
Box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan. Try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins. And
oh my God, they will cut all the bodies and what's it called? Something of skin and what? Sew it or some shit he's talking about.
Coming to undo the work that I did, then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches.
So he said they'll cut off their, you know, their skin and something with needles and pins, like sew it together with needles and pins and attach it to 10 inches of branches. Whew. What he's trying to say, y'all, the flow changes is crazy. What he's trying to say is even with him gone, the hog squad, the hog crew is so deep and he's touched y'all so much. One of y'all is gonna come, or two of y'all is gonna come, or three. The biggest fans, like the biggest, basically, what do you call? I mean, I wouldn't call you guys stands because this is an M, but something equivalent to that is gonna come. Take the formula he had left, you know, with the Ouija board and the pentagram, and resurrect him through themselves. So they're going to take basically his formula, all of his thing, and do it, you know what I'm saying, like he did, but they going to do it. So they're going to take the blueprint he left y'all. He left y'all something, you know what I'm saying? And the biggest fans are going to come and pick up where he left off. That's dope as shit. But he's putting such a fucking goddamn visual to it. It's crazy, y'all. I never heard nothing like this. This is different. This is art, bro.
and I planted in mud till it stands in the wind. And I'll stand there and look at the shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were begged. So we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo, spit your shit, bro.
Every of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheat death.
Metaphor upon metaphor upon metaphor. I never heard no shit like this, bro. Yo, my head is fucking spinning. You can't judge his engine by his paint job. You can't judge what's inside here by the exterior. Like I just said, you can have a brand new fucking house. Shit don't have none of the things you need in it. You know what I'm saying? It could be beautiful. You can have a mediocre house next to it. Big gust of wind comes, that shit is all blown down because it was built with shit. All the pretty things don't mean nothing, man. You need that solid foundation. You ain't got a foundation, you got nothing, that shit blown away. And that mediocre house is still standing. They homeless. You got a place. That's what he's trying to say, man. And I did judge you by your paint job, brother. And I apologize. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Like, I really did. I judged this dude and thought he was a mumble rapper. And I dismissed him. And when I heard him, don't get me wrong, though, I had to hear him. And that right there taught me something. It taught me, yo, do not judge that shit. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying, that dresses like a certain way or whatever, don't mean they rap like that and use auto-tune and all of that. And I don't care if you use auto-tune. It's just if you saturate your music with it. That's what I care about. And yo, this dude just dope as fuck. Like, yo, I'm telling you right now, man, like this is my shit right here. This song right here, I'm gonna be bumping. Like, this is deep. Like, when I want to show off Tom MacDonald, I'm gonna be like, yo, you want to hear some real shit? This right here is some real shit. Woo! This is fucking straight gas.
There's too much I ain't seen. Us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheat death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet.
Another metaphor. I think I got it over my head. I'm just getting my feet wet, bro. I ain't over my head. Shit, nigga. It ain't even up to my knees, man. I ain't in deep water. I'm almost walking on that shit. Fuck. This motherfucker is just bugging. He's going the fuck off.
Dreams don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheat death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the moment, don't leave.
We cut deep enough, we all bleed red. What he's trying to say, we're all men, we're all, don't matter what color, what creed, whatever. Cut deep enough, nigga. You saw the same shit. And at the end of the day, it don't matter what you built with. We all still bleed red, man. You could be big motherfucking ox-looking motherfucker. You still gonna bleed red at the end of the day, man. It's not like you gonna bleed fucking petroleum. You know what I mean? Like, you on the gas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna give everybody the fucking gas, motherfucker. Yo, this nigga's going in. And the flow switches, you hear them flow switches? Shit, I think I counted like 4 of them.
Sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the moment. Don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me.
Whoa. I was just thinking about the last bar you just spit, still in my head, and you dropping some other shit already.
We up bleed red, man. You never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so
Heaven's open when the bars are... Yo, this motherfucker's going on. What the fuck, man? He doesn't stop, yo. Yo, if I try to break down everything, my man, yo, like, this would be a fucking 100 out. Yo, I think it's already... How long is this shit already?
Dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed.
Dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. You don't get that shit?
Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we bleed bread. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So
Facts.
seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe
Facts.
tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living.
Wow. Tomorrow you could be
A ghost, I'm living my life. Too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we bleed bread. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost.
tomorrow. Yeah, you could be a ghost, man. You ain't going. Then you ain't promised tomorrow. You ain't promised the next 5 fucking minutes. You ain't promised the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Then your next breath. Facts. Seize this shit before you know it. You an old motherfucker and I'm rocking shit.
I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate.
Yo, you gonna end it like that, my nigga? Listen to this shit again.
The moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire, so
The finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire. Watch what he says next.
never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate.
You'll never see it till it's too late. Off with your fucking head. That's what he's trying to say. You could be running towards anything. You don't see that shit coming when it comes. When it comes, it's gonna come. Off with your fucking head, man. Yo, this motherfucker ended it with the fucking illest fucking double. Like, yo. Whoo. Alright, Tom. Alright. Now you got me on the other level of liking your shit. This is like on some other level type. I don't know why this doesn't have like 100 fucking million views though. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you did your thing, but this is one of them shits where, shit, this is legendary shit right here, man. This is, yo, don't fuck with homeboy, dog. Don't fuck with the white boy, man. Don't fuck with him, man. And, you know, just don't fuck with him, bro. Like this fucking dude. Don't fuck with the dude with the braids, man. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Might have the face test, but he is not no fucking mumble rapper. Woo! Shit went in. Anyways, that was Tommy Dadam. The original link to that video will be in the description below. I'll be that boy. This. Peace.